Guys, so yeah, that good glitch makes me invincible to water. Yeah, the sewage water still damages you. There's actually stuff down here.
They've been frequently asking why he's so late. I also rely on my husband to pick up the kids from school on the days that I
Alright,
work.
okay, I can see this every day.
Lunches and stay late, which left my older parents to have to
Okay,
pick them up from school.
this is gonna be kind of hard.
Than they expected to. While
Respawn.
waited for their time. Now I know why he was always late, but they don't. The kids don't understand why. My oldest son is also going through chemo treatments and pending.
So yeah.
He doesn't respond well to change, and we have been very concerned with how this news will affect his condition and recovery.
Right on this. I could just fall through here. Yeah.
My 2-year-old.
Yeah, I've done this glitch many times before. I don't know if we really actually tried to mess around too much with it, but
my 6-year-old asked why his dad wasn't there in the morning, and I had to lie to him and tell him that he was working early. I also want to thank you for the lovely surprise of realizing that I need to make an appointment to check for STDs as a grown.
What was this?
My husband has been intimate with me throughout your entire affair. I know you are also married, and so it's safe to assume you have also been intimate with your husband all this time too. I just don't know why you would rather use the strength of your womanhood to further your sisters. Instead, you've chosen the cowardly route of tearing other women down to further your own ends. You know that he's a
so yeah, this stuff only does you per second.
Kids, I just don't understand what kind of self-respecting woman would do something like this. You've caused me so much pain and sorrow. I could never do this to another human being. You should tell your.
I don't really know where else. Oh, guess I have an idea.
Alright, do you think she should have sent a letter or wrote this out to mistress? Personally, I wouldn't, because
should have went to a working
place. You knew he was married and you laughed about it. She doesn't
well,
care. I understand you're trying to.
Not if his insurance is paying for this stuff. Okay, guys, this is kind of cool. Hey, Dad, look at this. This is that gnome area down by that one thing. I'm in the water there. It doesn't damage me. You okay? You okay? Okay. Sun keeps coming up each day. See it through my window shades.
Okay? Just gonna go everyone. Did you see the diamonds on the shirt? You can't. It just looks like a plain, boring white shirt. I gotta show you. It needs to be shown. It's a magical shirt. It's not doing justice. These adorable all over it. Also, for
I don't know how to.
the light does not do the shirt justice. Shame. Remember how I got this adorable?
Yeah, I can't get through.
But I have not found them yet. I found them. I did not buy 4 more. There was a Christmas gift man this week, and then this one, and I did buy. I'm not in control. I know.
I'm trying to think of any other areas that have death area waters and stuff, aside from the dock area.
I absolutely could not, but I chose not to.
I'll show you guys that area too, but
15 months later, it is November 15th, 2025. First and foremost, my son is officially cancer.
let's go.
Oh, I'm so happy for that. I really hope there's more good news to follow, but
Yeah.
very happy. He rang the bell of chemocation at the end of 2024.
So yeah, I'm spraying so I can just walk around. There's actually one character I want to mess around with. This guy actually shoots fast.
It would then be a conflict of interest for them to work with my husband at that point. I filed for divorce.
Time to dive.
And the divorce was final in November of 2024. My attorney told me everything to say to my ex and was a secret ghostwriter on my paperwork. He never even knew that I had an attorney. I told my ex at the time that I was trying to puzzle through the best housing scenario for our kids. My oldest child is still going through his chemo treatments and is also autistic, so he doesn't adjust well to change. I knew if we sold the house, the boys would lose their childhood home and also exchange schools, which would be rough on them. By the grace of God, my ex voluntarily offered to walk away from the house and forego hundreds of thousands of dollars in equity in the home if I paid off his debts. He had made maybe $30,000 in debt and rich maintenance, so my incredible parents helped me pay him off, and we essentially bought him out of his portion of
girls, boys,
interest rate from the time we had purchased. My ex didn't have a hint of remorse up until this point, but I think he'd find
changing station, bro.
He was also heavy in his
Is that the brain slug thing on the head? This is when Grumpy Stumpy was in this. Boss Inc. I never even noticed that. Coming up the stairs, see through my windows. Ooh, I have an idea. I don't think it'll work, but
My ex and his partner are still together. He has told my kids that he has a girlfriend and plans to move in with her and my kids in April.
See through my window shades, it's alright. Just past time. I'll watch it fade. Can't do too much anyway. In a small town anyway. Do you guys think it'll work? Nope, it didn't.
This was his idea. It was hard to be away from my babies, but I tried to remind myself that they were safe.
Okay. So now, I'm gonna do some parkour.
Every month because it's requested a custody agreement. Not sure if you ever realized this, but it is very helpful. I have revamped my home and redecorated it to make it my sanctuary, and I absolutely love it. My ex is renting an apartment in a cheaper part.
So yeah, just stand on the toes, jump up.
Is now aware of the circumstances, and they are in the process.
First, I'm gonna show you how to deload this whole area.
Very well now.
I don't remember exactly where you need to stand, but it's one of these areas.
I also go to church therapy each week. I have become important myself.
There we go. Everything is deloaded.
Peace and contentment. I also regularly.
Yeah, this is this game. I know it pretty much inside and out. I can deload areas. I can parkour like crazy.
I decided it was important to keep conversations with my kids
regarding my
ex's relationship with the AP age approach. Interest and started some meds, and it has changed my life. But sadly, he was never great about making plans. She was so upset when she found out about me. Takes them. I love that for me, because I want more information here. Someone asked if OP's ex's family is still present in the children's lives. My ex occasionally takes them to see his mom.
Gargantuar tongue. Then I go up there.
But sadly, he was never great about
Is that a camera? I'd never noticed.
She was so upset when she found out about the affair.
We got leaderboards. I missed.
Convince her not to do that. I was pretty close with his mom, so I still talk to her here and there. She is my kid's grandmother and a sweet lady. Now, this is what OP had to say about people's
commentary. I want to see who has better stats than me in this comment section.
OP said, sure. The way comment specifically.
Take a screenshot. 80 XP per minute, 6,727 XP earned. Or 6,727 XP earned. 44,265,000. 704. I probably just butchered that. AI vanquished. Or hold up. Client stats, I mean. 120k zombies vanquished. 100,002. 102,000 zombie AI vanquished. I know I have a ton of friends that I've actually beaten on this. I'm number one out of one of my friends' things for sure. He told me I was. But yeah, you just go down here. Look at this leaderboard right here. David Rex is more than me? What? By like 60,000 too? I have more than Dry Bones, but David Rex is more than me? What?
Obviously, and there
That's
she is
crazy.
speaking out of anger, and her friends are like trying to make her
Okay,
feel
I
better,
don't
and
do
like this.
really
This
any
is
quests,
you're
so
all that father that
makes sense.
never
Garden
cries,
ops don't really do that at all.
is never
Captain is more. I'm gonna have to do some.
nice and never
Wait, what
kind.
is?
Although some might say that she deserves that.
Wow,
She
I
did a
barely
lot
play that.
worse.
So
It's
garden
still,
ops.
but just
I'm gonna have to
you
do
know,
8
use yourself
garden ops or 9 garden ops waves to get ahead of Captain.
Alright.
I will not let that stingy guy beat me. So I guess it's time to grind out some ops. But as